with the great name of Almighty Allah who is King of Kings. This is Mustaq from Department of PBS University Campus Larkana. This video presentation is for final exam supervised by Sir Toki Rahman. My first topic is report writing. A report is a written presentation of factual information based on an investigation or research. A report forms the basis for solving problem or making decisions, often in the subject of business and science. The length of report varies. There are short memorandum reports, long reports. A report follows a standardized format easily and focus on specific areas. Most report follows the following structure. Report may also contain number first cover letter, number second bibliography, number third glossary, number four appendices. Essentially, a report is a short, concise document which is written for a particular purpose and audience. A report may contain some or all of these following elements. Number first, a description of a sequence of event or situation. Number second, some interpretation of the significance of this event or situation, whether solely your own analysis or informed by the views of others, always referenced of course. Number third, an evaluation of the fact or the results of your search. Number four, discussion of the likely outcome of future course of action. Number five, your recommendation is course of the conclusion. My second topic is essay writing. Definition: an effort, a test, try, an individual, an effort. An essay is a combination of paragraph. Paragraph is the combination of sentence, maximum 6 to 7 sentences. A paragraph is a variety of thought. It has variety in thought. An essay contains main three parts. Number first, introduction. Number second, body. Number third, conclusion. Technique of essay writing. Number first, small sentence should be written in paragraph. Variety in welcome but not learned to long sentences. Number second, vocabulary should be simple. Third, sentence structure should be chain, simple, compound and complex sentences. Number 4, you should be logical. Number 5, variety of thoughts should there in essay. Number 6, language should be easy. Number 7, be clear in your message. Number 8, give the relevant complete in essay. Number 9, give the contemporary example in the essay. Number 10, use the connectivities. Number 11, maintain transparency. Number 12, give the thesis statement. Some tips for essay writing. Number 4, the simplest approach to improving your writing skills is to eliminate the repeated word or phrase from your essay. Number 2, if you feel you need to keep the idea, replace the word or phrase with something similar. This may mean substituting a pronoun for a proper name such as he instead of name. 3, the last tip for your reading skill is more difficult but usually the most effective. Begin by the proceeding of the finding repetition. Next, circle keywords such as of, while, it, etc. Now craft a new sentence that retains the circle words but discard the repeat ones. This may require you add more ideas to round out the thought. My third topic is reading skills definition. A reading skill leads a person to interact and gain meaning from written language. Reading skill refers to ability to understand written text when the student comprehend or understand written text and combine their understanding with prior knowledge. A reading skill is a cognitive ability which a person is able to use when interacting with the written text. In the taxonomy is given the following paragraph. Some skills seem more inclusive than others. According to reference, reading skill involve identify word meaning, drawing interferences, identifying writer's technique, recognizing mood of passage, finding answers to questions. Reading skill can also include recognizing the script of language, deducing the meaning, use of unfamiliar or lexical items, understanding explicitly and non-explicitly stated information, conceptual meaning, communicative value of sentences, relation with the sentences and between the parts of text through lexical cohesion devices, recognizing indicators and point of information in discourse, distinguishing main idea from supporting detail, selective extraction of relevant point from the text, basic references skills, skimming, scanning, transcoding information from diagram chart. There are three reading comprehension skills. Number first, identify simple fact present in the written text. Number two, make judgment out of written text context. Number third, connect text to the written passage and situation. Fourth topic is effective presentation skills. Number one, show your passion and connect with your audience. But time and again, the correct presenter say that the most important thing is to connect with your audience, and the best way to do that is let your passion for the subject shine through. Number second, focus on your audience needs. As you prepare the presentation, you always need to bear in mind what the audience need and wants to know what you can tell them while you are giving presentation. You also need to effective focused on your audience response and react to that. Number third, simple and make eye contact with your audience. If you smile and make you eye contact with our buildings report while help the audience to connect with you and your subject. It also helps you to feel less nervous because you are talking individual, not to a great mass of unknown people. Number four, use your voice effectively. The spoken word is actually the pretty inefficient means of communication because it uses only one of your audience sense, varying the speed at which you talk, emphasizing changes in the pitch and tone all help make your voice more interesting and hold your audience attention. Number five, use your body to means that as well as your tone of voice. Your body language is crucial to getting your message across. Body language to avoid includes crossed arms and held behind your back or in your pocket and passing the stage. Number six, relax, breathe and enjoy. One option is to start by concentrating in your breathing, slow it down and make sure that you are breathing fully. Make sure that you are continue to pause for breathe occasionally during your presentation. To make an effective presentation requires the ability to communicate and relate to other people. These are very basic skills, yet they are not usually taught to us as a part of your traditional classroom education or professional training. Fifth topic is the 7 C's of communication. The 7 C's of communication is the list of principles for written and spoken communication to ensure that they are effective. The 7 C's are: number first, clear; number two, correct; number third, complete; number four, concrete; number five, concise; number six, considered; number seven, courteous. Number first, clear. Firstly, it's important to be clear about the purpose of your message you are delivering. The recipient should be made aware of why they are receiving the message and what you are trying to achieve by delivering it. If there are multiple goals, each should be laid out separately. Number two, correct. It is essential that both the factual information you are including in your communication and the language and the grammar you use are correct. If your communication audience is exposure in either, they will be distracted and your credibility will be greatly reduced, limiting the effectiveness of your communication. Number third, complete. When creating a message, it's important to give the recipient all the information they need to follow your line of reasoning and reach to the same conclusion have. Number four, concrete. When shaping your communication, you must ensure that you are specific and the logic and message that you are using fit together, build on each other and support each other. Number five, concise. When communicating message of this nature, it's important to stick to the point and keep your messages short and simple. Don't repeat your message. Number six, courteous. You can increase the effectiveness of your communication by being polite and showing your audience that you respect them. Your messages should be friendly, professional, considerate, respectful, open, and honest. Number 7, coherent. If your communication are not coherent, they will not be effective. To help make you sure your communication are coherent, you should have a logical flow, and your style, tone, and language should be consistent throughout. Thanks.